Hey guys, it's Kitty here. Welcome back to Fun Friday, where we are playing some fun games, such as Save Uply, in order to save up an emergency fund so that we don't have to worry so much if something goes wrong. So, we play two games. We play Save Uply, and then we also play Save Uply Jailbreak. We are going to be staying with Save Uply today. We finished off on Waterworks, which took all of our money except for an IOU. So we're going to deal with that IOU first, and then we will continue on with our game. Hopefully without knocking Stitch over too much. Alright. What are you doing? Come on. Paperclip, what is wrong with you? Thank you. Alright, so we need $1 to go in here. So we have $30 for each of the games that we will be playing. And we are going to be using that money, $30 in each game, working our way as far as we can around the game board, and hopefully not landing on jail. That is the goal. I'm also hoping that we can get some people out of jail. Super exciting. I am filming in the afternoon, so we have our rainbow light coming through the window. So hopefully that is all good. And kind of a little bit not straight, but that should be okay. All right, so we're going to roll our dice, and we're going to move Stitch around the board and see how we go. All right, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Alrighty, we are in the greens. This is our first one on the greens. And we are at Pacific Avenue. This one has 8 options, so let's roll a D8. That's a D8. Number 1. Okay, we're going to save $3 today into Pacific Avenue. I'm trying to randomize that so I'm not always just picking the most expensive and or the least expensive. But sometimes I guess that probably won't work. Alright, let's do that. No, we shouldn't put it away. Alright, so it's $3 going into Pacific Avenue. I feel like it might help actually to have this resting on something. So let's grab Sleepy Lulu. And that should work. Okay, continuing. 3. 1, 2, 3. Of course it was. Alright, so we're back to the greens. This one has also got 8, so we'll roll that D8 again. We're going to do number 2 for this one. Kind of a nicer green colour. I think we'll just alternate the greens. That was a number 2. So that is $4 for Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's grab that 1 and we'll put a 5 back. And there's pretty much no chance of us getting this one again. So, when I smudged it. Alright, let's continue. 2. 1 and 2. We are on a chance. Ooh, that's a bit scary. Alright, where is our chance game? So we're going to roll a D8 and save the number. So that is a 3. So we'll grab a 3 for that, and then we're going to grab a chance card, just the one at the front, and I used a pink glue to glue it together, and that's not great. So move to any property on the board and save the highest amount available. Okay, I don't know where to go. Well, let's do this first. So we'll colour this one in. We've got $3 for our chance. And we do have some money in here, so we might be able to do some condensing. So let's grab these 2 and this one. And we'll put that back for one of our 5s. Lovely. Alright, so that is done. Now, I don't really want to select this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lovely. We are going to Baltic Avenue and or Mediterranean Avenue. We're going to go, doesn't matter, odds, evens. Evens, so we're doing Baltic Avenue. And that is where we're going to move. I know that might seem a bit silly. Might not have been the smartest move. But I like doing randomization. I don't like having to pick things. So if I pick a big one, then we have less time. And I pick a small one, then that means it's going to be harder to do it later. Like, too many choices. Alright. So we need $1 to go in for Baltic Avenue. And then we get to just continue on. So let's put you away. You're at Baltic Avenue. Let's roll again. 1. Oh, goodness. Roll the dice. And choose your dice. Save the amount saved. Where is that? Where is that? There it is. It's in the vault. Okay. So let's roll a d6. 5. So we're going to put $5 into our roll and save. All right, perfect. Continuing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are on Connecticut Avenue. Lovely. That's another one we can colour off. So Connecticut is $2. Now let's grab a $2 note. Lovely. And we're using this pen. And that one is now done. Oh, actually also, so when they're done, we're doing little not great love hearts to show that we've completed it. And when we go through, we'll just go and do like a $1 into each envelope. Lovely. All right, so we've got $4 in to our blue group now. And we're going from Connecticut Avenue. So we've got a little bit of money left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is our first railroad. I think it's our first railroad. Where are the railroads? There we are. Okay, we're on Pennsylvania. So, what do we do for these? Just say $5. I don't know what colour to make this. Maybe we'll go this colour. No, we've got silver. We're going to go silver. Okay. So Pennsylvania, we're doing $5, which is the most expensive thing we've done today. So we've got 1, 2, and 5. So $5 going into our railroads. And don't know what we do with the free parking. All right, continuing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we just got 3 parking, so we have to work it out. Okay. Have a look at the reference sheet. When you land on free parking, follow the instructions on the free parking envelope page. Cross off each image after you've stuffed that amount. So I guess we just do $1. Is that how that works? Okay. That's nice and easy, I guess. All right. Perfect. All right, continuing. 1. So we are on red. Lovely. And on Kentucky Avenue. All right, and then they've got 4. So which one are we doing? Number 2, which is $5. Do we have that? 1, 2, yes. We've only got $1 left though. That's going to be a bit of an issue. So we're definitely going to have an IOU. I said 5, right? Oh, it was the other 5, but it doesn't matter. That's a 5 as well. So that's the one that it was, but same place. It's all good. All right, so that is good. We've got our $5 going into here. Actually, can we do a little bit of condensing while we're here? Maybe. So that's a 5. I'm going to put that off to the side. Hopefully I have a 5 somewhere. I'll do that. Just got like a big chunk of random notes there. All right, so far we have 11, which is what we've meant to have, which is great. All right, so that's done. All right, last roll. 1 and 2. So we are landing on Illinois Avenue, and we're going to save the 4, which means that we will have a $3 IOU next week. All right, we'll leave that so I can do this one. So this is just the IOU slips that came with it, and I just put a like erasable label on it so that we can continue using this each week, and then it will just rub off like a whiteboard marker. So that's what we're doing in here, because I don't want to have to get like a eraser or whatever, and that's just easy enough. A bit unsure about this particular paperclip, but it'll be fine. Okay, so that's done. Then we'll add our IOU to the front as well, so we don't forget. And then we will move our little doohickey over to Illinois Avenue, ready to go for next time. So we are doing good, making some good progress. We got today Baltic Avenue finished, Connecticut Avenue finished, and then we did a St. James. No, actually, I don't think we did any of those. We did Kentucky Avenue and whatever that last one was. No yellows. We did Pennsylvania Avenue. And then we also did a railroad and another chance. And our first roll and save. So, oh, there's a catch-all. Oh. Maybe we should be using the catch-all instead of doing IOUs when we know it's an IOU. I actually forgot that existed, but maybe we'll do that next week. All right, that is Savopoly done. And we are now going to move on to Jailbreak. So, Lulu, you can go away now. Thank you. All right, we are starting at the start with our new jailbird, which is Brittany. So, we are brand new of Brittany. We had 2 jailbirds gone already. We're going to, with our stitch again, what I would like to also do is, I reckon on the back of these, I want to write, now both of these ones had 1 successful attempt and 1 failed attempt. So I want to write successful and failed, and we're just going to keep a tally so then we can keep this going for as long as we want. We can just keep bringing them back in whenever they get rolled, and we'll see how many times they broke out of jail versus how many times they were successful, because all of these guys that are in this particular collab are here because they go to Savopoly jail quite frequently. So they're going to have to break out multiple times. Successful and failed. And I'm pretty sure they both failed one and succeeded in one. And it was like the first roll they got to the cop and then failed on the cop. I'm pretty sure. I might have to go back because it might have been different. But we're just going to do a keep a track that way so that we can see how many times we successfully make it to the end. All right, let's go. Oops. All right, so 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3 is a $5. So let's grab our money. It's a good place to start. So we have 3 5s, 5 2s, and then 5 1s. So we're going to grab our 5 to start with, and that's going to be Brittany's first little bit of cash. I'm just going to take you off because you're going to annoy me. Lovely. All right, continuing. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, we got our first cop. Who's it going to be? Cop number 3, which is Ash. We also, I think we'll go do successful and failed for the cops as well. All right. So let's write this one in. Successful. I don't know how to spell that. Failed. We could keep track of the amount as well. Anyway, we're rolling a d4. So we got 1. If it's an odd number, your bribe did not work. All right, so that was a fail. And we need to add 1. No, we double it, right? It's an odd number, your bribe did not work, double the amount. All right, so $2 is going into Ash's folder. And we are recording a failed bribe for Ash. And that means Brittany, sorry, you're going straight back into jail, my lovely friend. So, Brittany's back in jail. Who are we going to try and escape with now? 3. All right, Punky Pennies. Oh, hang on. We got to put... Sorry, we got to record your fail, Brittany. Success. Currently, none. Failed. Hopefully we get you out at least one time. Okay, so that's done. And I got some more rainbows on my hands. I love this particular window clean because it does the rainbow lights and it's really pretty. All right, so Punky Pennies. That's who we're on right now. Lovely. Okay, let's go. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to give her $3 to go into her little sleeve. All right, next. 1, 2, and 3. That's another $1. Going well so far. 3. 1, 2, and 3. We are going to a visitor. Who are we visiting today? Or who is visiting us, I guess. Number 3, which is Dawn. And this is the first time we're seeing Dawn, so all of these items are up for grabs. So which one are we going to get? Number 1, which is a baton, by the look of it. That is a $3 baton. So 1, 2, and $3 going into Dawn's little sleeve. Excuse me, go in. Thank you. Okay. 1 and 2. Oh no, we found a cop. Which cop are we gonna try and bribe today? Number 3, we're back at Ash again. Alright, can we bribe Ash this time? The answer is no. Exact same as last time. Okay. So let's grab you out. That is another failed bribe for $2. Ash is getting all of our money at the moment. We can probably also condense in Ash's little envelope as well. So that means, Punky, we have failed to get you out. I am so sorry. But that is okay. Successful. I've written this word so many times today and I've probably spelt it wrong. Alright, 1 failed chance for Punky. So she will go back in jail and wait for her next opportunity. Thank you. Alright, so we've still got quite a bit of money. At least $10, so let's continue rolling. Alright, we're going to do Jailbird number 2, which is Vicky from Pink Plum Budgeting. And we are going to go 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You are straight away going to have a visitor. And it is going to be visitor number 2, which is Brooke from Bee's Budgets. All right, Brooke, you've already lost your phone and the cash. So what are we going to get from you today? We're going to do a D4 because there's only 4 options. I stood on one of these the other day and it was like the most painful thing. I highly recommend if you drop one of these, do not leave it on the floor because it hurts. All right, Brooke, we need some cash. Do you have any change? Kind of. So we're going to put back 4. No, 2. And bring in a 5. Yeah, because that was the $3. All right, so that'll work. So we've now got 14. So that's right. Correct. Okay, so visitor number 2, Brooke, has given away quite a lot of items. Lovely. Okay. Continuing. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're looking for $6 to go into Vicky's card, which is an issue. Oh, no, it's not. I've got exactly $6 in 2s. So we can do that. The next number is going to be an issue, though, maybe. 1 and 2. We need $4. So can we do that? I can put... I'm going to replace this with 2 ones. Where are my other ones? No, what am I doing? Okay, leave that there. We'll do that. And I will put all of that back, and then I'll take that 5 and also put that back. So we now have $5 here. And what did I need? $4. Okay. So we have $1 left. We are most likely going to end up with an IOU, unless we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 would be great. 2. 1, 2. Okay, so we have a $4 IOU. What we're going to do, chuck you the $1 in there. We will put Vicky back ready to go next time. So far, she is doing pretty good. She's just got one more cot that she needs to beat, and she is going to be home free. We are going to use our funky chicken face. And it says, insane is such a mean word. I prefer mentally creative. So we're going to do that, and it is a $4 IOU. There we go. That can go on here. We'll attach it to the top of Vicky, so that next time we know that we start with a pretty big IOU. But, I mean, she's currently in a pretty good spot to get out scot-free, so let's hope for that one. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like down below. It does help me out quite a bit, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.